Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel StartupLanes.com. I am More Tandi and today's video is going to be very interesting. So watch the video till the end and let me know in the comment section which part of the video did you like. So let's get started. I'm going to be narrating a very beautiful and a genius marketing strategy story of Marlboro cigarettes. The story begins on the historic date of 11th of January 1964. On this date, United States government declared that cigarette causes cancer. Within a day, almost $8 billion industry and the family incomes of almost 7,50,000 farmers were at stake. On one side, all the leading companies thought that their sales were decreasing massively. On the other hand, the company which was having only 1% market share reached to be the fourth largest manufacturing of cigarettes within a year. How? Don't worry, in today's video you will be getting all the answers to your questions. In 1970s, the cigarette commercial, that is the advertisement, were also banned on the TV. But still, this brand managed to become more and more popular and became the world's largest manufacturer of cigarettes. This brand goes by the name Marlboro. Marlboro today is so huge that it has consumers more than its 10 next competitors combined. Now the question is that what the hell did they do to become such large? Whereas the cancer report and ban was supposed to decrease its sales but became the stepping stone to become Marlboro, a brand of $58 billion. Now the answer to this question lies in an iconic marketing strategy known as the lifestyle marketing. So let's know what is lifestyle marketing through an easy yet very popular example. So if you are a 90s kid and have watched Sachin Tendulkar playing cricket on television, you must be knowing what MRF bats mean to the kids. Someone from your friend circle must have bought MRF bats once in their life, whereas they nothing new about willow wood, cashmere wood, any wood that is available in the market, but preferred MRF stickered bats over any bat which is available in the market. This trend was followed by people for a long time, and God knows after how many years people came to know that the full form of MRF is Madras Rubber Factory. MRF was initially into rubber tire making and somehow managed to endorse Sachin Tendulkar for sponsoring his bat. Now, people were mad behind MRF bats and MRF became a brand. The same thing happened with Mahendra Singh Dhoni when he started using Reebok stickered bats. Now the question is that why children from all over the world went mindlessly buying bats of sticker, which was of a rubber tire factory. Now here, the magic of lifestyle marketing comes to the picture. We all idolized Sachin Tendulkar and every second kid in India wanted to be Sachin Tendulkar back then. Now, what MRF bat did is, they made us feel like we are holding the same bat which Sachin Tendulkar is holding. So we got the feeling of becoming Sachin Tendulkar himself. Now MRF wasn't so skilled in making bats. What they did is, they joined the dots between our icon and us. This is what lifestyle marketing means. Now the same thing happened in US with Nike's Air Jordan shoes. When Nike signed Michael Jordan for their shoes, the fascination for the shoes became immensely popular. And even today, after 18 years of Michael Jordan's retirement, he earns $100 million per year just out of royalty. Now this is what we call lifestyle marketing, wherein the consumer buy more into the lifestyle of the icon which is associated with the product rather than the product. The same thing was did by the marketers of the brand Marlboro. Now after the report of 1964 which was released by the Surgeon General of US, all the leading brands did everything possible in their capacity to keep their reputation. Some justified cigarettes, some denied the very single cancer report. Marlboro back then was a very small company who used to make cigarettes only for women. But as soon as this news broke out, the parent company of Marlboro, which is Philip Morris, decided to change their method of marketing and became an epitome of business propaganda in the 20th century. Now what did they do? Instead of justifying cigarettes and coming up with the statistics which are difficult to understand, they came out with a campaign known as Marlboro Man, wherein Marlboro introduced a character which every man desired to be and named it as the Marlboro Man. Now the Marlboro Man was a cowboy with a perfectly built body, and the commercial showcased him as the ultimate architect of manhood. He was tough, affectionate and stylish, and overall stood up as the icon of freedom and manliness. Just as 90s kids were fascinated with the MRF bats, the 1960s men were fascinated with the Marlboro Man and started to buy Marlboro cigarettes. The commercial became a great hit and a game changer for the company. Now, within a year, from having less than 1% of market share, Marlboro became the 4th largest manufacturer of cigarettes. Now, the fun fact here is that the Marlboro Commercial did not even focus on the cigarettes. Marlboro cigarette as a product got less than 10 seconds of footage time. So when the commercial, that is the advertisement of cigarettes, were banned in the country, the commercial of Marlboro still managed to telecast on the television. Now this happened because their focus was not anyways on the cigarette but on the Marlboro Man himself. So back then they were able to easily communicate even through prints and magazines. And even after the 1970 brand, the Marlboro cigarettes kept on growing. In fact, they skyrocketed the sales where other brands were struggling with showing their products on television. This is how Marlboro became the legend of advertisement and laid the founding stone for becoming Marlboro, a $58 million company. Now this was a business lesson, but apart from this, it also has a life lesson in this iconic case study. Just like Marlboro cigarettes in 1960s, today also we are constantly being bombarded with such lifestyle commercials of cigarettes. Now what we often fail to understand is that this commercial not only shows ad but appears as pop culture icons to us. For example, James Bond appeared in tux and showed gentleness. Even Kabir Singh in Kabir Singh movie became an epitome of manliness. Now what we need to understand from this is that these commercials not only appears as commercial but set an subconscious appearance in your mind that will make you feel elevated version of yourself. But the bitter truth is that due to your lack of self-awareness, you don't understand that your securities are putting money into their pockets. Eventually, this makes them $1 million company and you are left sick, miserable addict not only of cigarettes but of social validation depending on what you are buying into. So keep your eyes open and don't fall for this trap. Lastly, my only genuine advice to you is that buying this unnecessary stuff won't you make feel happier or make you a better version of yourself. The only thing in this whole world which make you feel happier is your acceptance to your insecurities and imperfections. At the end of the day, if you don't embrace your insecurities, some $1 million brands will dig into your misery and make money out of it. So if you think that I am making sense, then please help me share this beautiful message by sharing this video to as many people as you can. Also, once a great woman said that imperfection is beauty. Madness is genius, and it's better to be absolute ridiculous than to be boring. Also, I would really appreciate if you take a moment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.